All right, let's get right into it. If you want to not just survive, but actually thrive in the 2026 job market, you need to hear this. The AI skills that got you noticed last year, they're basically becoming table stakes. So what's the new playbook? We're going to break down the skills that will make you an indispensable AI architect, not just another user.
Think about the last job interview you were in or one you conducted. You've heard this, right? Some version of, oh yeah, I use AI to write my emails or to summarize meeting notes. In 2025, that was a pretty solid answer. It showed you were, paying attention.
And that's exactly what it became. The baseline, the absolute bare minimum. It was the entry ticket to even be part of the conversation about AI skills.
But here's the thing about 2026. That ticket has expired. Saying you use a chatbot for simple tasks is now like bringing a flip phone to a smartphone launch event. The entire landscape has shifted, and honestly, if you haven't adapted, you're already falling behind.
So, where are we now? We're kind of waking up with what you could call the 2025 chatbot hangover. The initial buzz is wearing off, and now it's time to get serious. It's time to stop being a tourist playing with these tools and start becoming an architect who actually builds with them.
And that leap, it really starts with understanding one crucial distinction. Are you an AI user or are you an AI builder? Closing that conceptual gap is your very first step.
This right here, this is the absolute core of the problem. A user treats AI like a fancy search engine, a place to go and get answers. But a builder sees it as a reasoning engine, a tool you can give logic to, a tool that can process complex tasks. That mindset shift, it's everything.
And here's what that looks like in the real world. A user is obsessed with getting the single perfect prompt. A builder, on the other hand, thinks in chains. They create entire workflows where the AI's answer automatically triggers the next action, and the next, and the next.
This quote really just says it all, doesn't it? The whole era where prompt engineering was the hottest new skill on your resume, that's over. It's now just a fundamental piece of a much, much bigger puzzle. If that's where your learning curve flattened out, it is definitely time for a serious upgrade. So what's the fix? What's the actual plan? We have to shift our thinking from chat to stack. We have to stop just talking to an AI and start building entire systems with an AI. And this blueprint, it's built on 3 pillars. Number 1, you've got to understand RAG so you can fight AI hallucinations. Second, you have to embrace AI agents that can actually do things. And third, this is the unsung hero, you have to master data hygiene. Let's dig into each one.
First up, RAG. The easiest way to think about it is this. Instead of letting the AI browse the entire messy internet, you give it a curated library of your company's trusted, verified documents. That way, its answers are based on your reality, not some random, outdated blog post. This is the #1 way you stop AI from just making stuff up.
Now this is how you completely transform your value. Just imagine saying this in an interview. Instead of, I probably asked ChatGPT, you're proposing a specific architectural solution to a real business problem. See the difference? That is a 2026 power move.
Okay, now let's build on that with the second concept, AI agents. This is where things get really, really cool. We are moving away from AI that just gives you information to AI that actually takes action in the world. It doesn't just talk, it does.
This comparison really nails it. The old way was all about showing off your clever prompts. The new, agentic way is about showing off the automated workflow you built. The one that took a 4-hour manual process and turned it into a 5-minute automated loop. Now that is real, measurable business impact.
And finally, we get to the foundation that holds all of this up. Data hygiene. It's not glamorous, but without clean, structured, well-organized data, your fancy RAG system and your cool AI agents, they're basically useless. The most valuable people in 2026 will be the ones who can turn a company's data chaos into pure AI fuel.
Okay, so we've diagnosed the problem. We've laid out the blueprint. Now, let's get super practical. What should you actually be learning and what jobs should you be looking for?
First off, forget the generic Intro to AI courses. It's time to get laser-focused. Learn AI governance so you can actually explain why an AI made a certain decision. Master no-code automation tools so you can build these agentic workflows without being a developer. And get comfortable with just enough Python to read the code and call the AI's bluff when you think it's wrong.
And hey, a quick but important word on job titles. If you're out there searching for prompt engineer roles, you're looking backwards. That title is fading, and fast.
Prompting is now a fundamental skill, like typing. It's expected to be part of a bigger role, not the entire job itself. So what should you be targeting? Well, here are 3 roles that are absolutely exploding. The AI product manager. They're the bridge between a business problem and the AI solution. AI ops specialists. Think of them as the mechanics, keeping the AI systems tuned up and running smoothly. And the knowledge engineer. They are the librarians of the AI world, carefully curating the information the AI learns from.
I think this quote just perfectly captures the entire shift we're talking about. Last year, it was great to just be curious and ask questions. But in 2026, curiosity isn't enough. You have to be capable of actually building and delivering solutions.
Because here's the bottom line. The winners in this next wave won't be the people who can just talk to an AI really well. They'll be the people who can look at a broken, inefficient business process and say, with total confidence, I know how to build an AI-powered system that fixes this. So as you think about your next career move, your next skill to learn, I'll just leave you with this question. Which one are you going to be? A user or a builder? Because your answer is going to define your career in 2026 and for a long time after that.